Hey traders, John Howell here. I'm going to share with you on gold right now, over the last, say, maybe couple of years, that this has happened, this pattern that I'm about to share with you has happened 4 times in the past, and it's happening again now. And every time this pattern has actually formed in gold, we've actually went for a nice bull move. And why I believe today, or over the last sort of week, is the start of a very nice leg up in the market. I'm going to walk you through everything. So let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video, because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, that the free access to my complete trading course that I'm just giving away free membership access is about to end. So if you haven't done so, go to johnsfreegift.com. Should be link in the description. johnsfreegift.com. Again, I'm just giving, there's no catch, just free membership access, because I just want to help you out. So if you want free membership access, this is probably one of the last times you're going to be able to get free access to it. So go to johnsfreegift.com. Just go get the free help. Just go get the help you need. And if you'd like some help, other help from me, just contact me. But just, again, go get free access to that. Now, I want to share with you something here. There is, what we're looking at right now is a few different things, all right? So you're probably thinking, oh, John, what the hell's on this chart? All right, so let me actually share with this here, right? Looking at the trading view chart here, and there's a few things. Firstly, we have the market, and let me actually I'm going to remove the moving average there, and we're going to remove this moving average because we're not really focused on the moving average as such. We're just focusing on the markets, all right? So we've got the charts. This is a daily chart here, daily charts, and what we have down the bottom here is a thing called the RSI. Now, trading the markets is all about pattern recognition, right? So when we're trading the markets, and I hope you guys do have some sort of a plan, right? I was saying to my private clients last week, I'm like, what are we looking for? What are we actually looking for in a setup? Because if you don't have that, then you don't have anything, right? Because it's just like luck of the draw. And that's not how professionals do it. Like in my trading course, I actually give you 2 different trading patterns. Actually, I think 3. Yeah, 3 different trading patterns in that free trading course I'm giving away. I actually walk you through 3 different patterns. So you might like one of them and not like 2 of them, or you might like all of them. It just that's what trading is all about, pattern recognition. And that's all really trading is. And so that's how professionals do it. This is how that I went from losing a lot of money in the markets, $250,000, $250,000, to actually becoming a full-time trader. Was that instead of me just getting in because I think it's a good idea, but then I started getting in based on probabilities, based on, a system, based on, okay, this is the pattern that repeats itself and has a really good probability of continuing in this direction, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So when we're looking at gold right now, this is so powerful that in the last sort of couple of years, we've seen it happen. You can see we have the RSI down the bottom here. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is 4 times this has happened with the markets, along with the RSI, that has made significant moves. And after we've done this, we have made really, really, really nice moves. So I actually did this training a few weeks ago, but this is just an update. If you saw this training a few weeks ago, then this is an update to that training. Again, if you'd like to learn more about this, just go get access to that free trading course, johnsfreegift.com, and you'll be able to start to learn everything that I'm sharing with you here when it comes to chart reading and trading systems and mindset. And there's like, I don't know, 12 hours long worth of training in that free trading course. So here's the thing. One thing I've noticed is that we had the markets, but there is a pattern that forms a few times, and it takes a while for this pattern to form, right? It doesn't happen in one day. It actually takes many months to form. And what is that? Sometimes when we see the markets, we'll see the markets, how the market will run up and hit resistance, and then it'll hit resistance, and then it'll hit resistance, and then it'll hit resistance, right? And then it'll hit resistance. And as you'll be able to, oh yeah, look, we have a bit of a channel happening. We have a bit of resistance line coming down through there. Well, the same thing I noticed when it comes to the RSI. So look at this down the bottom here. I'm going to use this first one here as an example. So we can notice how that we've got this trend line coming down on this RSI. Now, if you actually want to know what the RSI, what the settings that I've got it set to 14, which is just the standard, and I've got the style here set to thick. All right, so I've got this style set to really thick, and that way you can really see the overall sort of the overall sort of style there. You can do some other things to it, but that's all I've got. I've just made it very, very thick so I can clearly see it. So as you can see, it happens over many months. This is the daily chart here. So this happened over from 2018 to June. So this was 6 months worth of development. So this is the reason why it's so powerful, because it takes so long to develop and then we see the move. So look at this here. So notice how we actually had the market ran up and then came down, ran up, hit resistance, hit resistance, hit resistance. Notice how we could draw a trend line coming down through here, and the market actually formed like a bit of resistance all through here. But here's the interesting thing. Notice how when the RSI does this, when we get this over 3, 6 months, maybe longer, development over time, notice when we break it through there, which is the reason why I've got this red line here, that was the point that it actually broke it. We went sideways for another few weeks, but that was the start of what? The very nice move up. Now, let's go have a look at this one through here. Now, that was actually finding a bit of a bottoming in the markets, but now we're actually starting to move up. Look at this here. We had a bit of a pullback in the markets this time, and it happened again over a course of 3 to 6 months, somewhere around about there. Hit resistance here, hit resistance, and even hit the resistance here. So notice how we could draw a very, very, very nice trend line. And look at this here. As soon as it actually broke the resistance there, which was also goes in line with it breaking the trend line here on the markets, which is also a very powerful thing, right? Because if you've got a low and now a higher low, because now we're doubling up, right? What I mean by doubling up is that we've got this pattern. Step number 1 is we've got this pattern. And then we can see once it actually breaks there, it shows that the market's likely to make very big moves. But then when we start to overlay simple trend analysis, which is simple low and then higher low, now we're talking something really powerful, right? So as I'm doing this recording, this is exactly what actually happened to the Ethereum market. And the reason why Ethereum right now, as I'm doing this recording, has just gone bonkers. You'll be able to go check the Ethereum chart out, guys, and see this RSI. You'll be able to, oh my goodness, check that out. But look what happened here. As soon as we broke, look what happened. Very nice bull move, right? So we didn't make a rocket ship to the upside, but we made a very nice move over, say, a month or two. And then look what happened. Then it started having another pullback for a few months, 3, 6 months. But look what happened here, right? We started it, hit resistance, hit resistance, hit resistance, came down, hit resistance, and look at this, hit resistance. Look at all the resistance along this line here. And that also went inside with, look at this channel coming down through there. But notice here, notice when we actually broke, the time we broke the line through there was that point through there. So once again, through here, the very first one, that was the breaking of after this RSI developed the pattern and came all the way down to the bottom to the oversold portion and then came back up. That was the breaking. That was that point right there. Same thing here. That was the breaking after it developed this pattern. And then we actually did the breaking, a very nice move. Then it came through here. Again, it happened. And then it had this pattern here. And then it happened again, right? It's gold's been doing this pattern again and again and again and again, right? It's just developing again. It's amazing. Now look at this here. We had resistance, 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 resistance. And then look at this here. Once it actually broke through, which was where? It actually broke through there, which was also inside of, not of a pullback, but notice here, this was just a sideways phase. So the breaking was right there, as you can see, my straight line. And look what happened. We went for what? We went for a very nice move to the upside. So look what's happening right now as we speak. It is doing the exact same thing that I'm doing right now as I'm doing this recording. And if we open up my charts a bit more, look what is happening. So we had the resistance, we had the starting point here, and then we had the resistance point all through there. We had a lot of resistance, and look what happened. It actually broke up, came back down, found support, and now it's actually breaking back to the upside. So if I show you here, the breaking of this downward movement, so the breaking right there was actually that point right there. And now we're starting to see this move up. This is one powerful pattern that every time it's happened, this has been happening when? This has been happening since 2018. And again, it takes so long to develop that it's a pretty powerful pattern to say we're now likely to go for a bull move. Now, we never know how long that bull move is going to be. It looks like that This is a daily chart once again. So it looks like it's going to be a month or two of upward movement as of after the break. Month or two, we had a month or two, and then again we had about a month or so of breaking before we went through a bit of a pullback. So it shows that this bull move, this breakout, is now developing something that we should now start to see. Again, a really good probability of this now making a very nice move to the upside. So I hope you guys loved this training. And the gold has made a big move in the last 4 times after developing this pattern, and it's happening again right now. Hope this helps you out today, guys. Once again, if you'd like to learn more about this chart reading stuff and maybe some trading systems, maybe some of the foundations, maybe some of the biggest mistakes you're making as well too, that's stopping you from making them, or if you'd like to learn what I call the bullseye method, or if you'd like to get access to my mentor, how he made $3 million, or actually almost $2 million in one trade, the pattern and so on and so forth, the bonus interview there. If you'd like to get all that sort of stuff, guys, then simply just go to johnsfreegift.com. It's free, and you'll be able to get access to that. Plus, I'm also going to share with you my #1 short-term trading system that you're going to absolutely love. So if you love this sort of stuff, you're going to absolutely love that short-term trading system that you're going to get access to as well too. You're going to get so much there, guys. If you need help, whether you're trying to learn how to read the markets, or you're making a lot of mistakes and you don't know reason why you're going backwards, or you're looking for a trading system, or if you're just looking to understand maybe what's the mindset, this is the course for you guys, and the free access is running out. So make sure you go to johnsfreegift.com. Go to that right now, guys, and I look forward to speaking to you real soon.